What's up? What's up? My favorite entrepreneurs. How are you doing this fine day? Oh man, I've got some stuff to share with you. Are you ready to make a change? Because man, I've got to share with you. There's this one thing you've got to stop doing today, like right now, immediately, because it is costing you money. Okay. And if you're uncomfortable when I say the word money, that probably means you're uncomfortable asking for the sale. If you're uncomfortable asking for the sale, that means you are not transforming people's lives with your product or service. Okay. So we have to be conscious of these things. So, like, did your belly get butterflies in it when I said money? Are you like, what? No. Oh. Yeah. So we need to have a little chat about that. And you've got to get honest with yourself, right? You've got to get honest on the areas in which you need to tweak in your business. Or I need like a little sound effects when I say tweak. All right, let me know where you're tuning in from and what's the weather like where you are today. If I'm streaming this around, so if you're watching this on my Facebook page, go ahead and share it out. If you're in my group, Business Talk for Sales, hit that invite button and bring some friends over. They have to be people who are dedicated to non-pushy because I'm not all about these spammy people, okay? So there's one thing that I see over and over and over again that is costing people money. So first, what you need to know is I am a sales strategist. What does that mean? It means that I look for area of missed opportunity. Okay. So I can walk into a business and I can immediately see areas where they could tweak and they could transform their business. It's just like a gift that I have. It doesn't mean I'm negative. It means that I'm like, oh my gosh, if they could just change that one thing, it could make such a difference. Number one, words matter. Okay. Words matter. It's going to make or break a deal. Yeah. Yeah. Words matter. If you're texting people, did you know that whatever the last thing that you say there is going to dictate whether they take action or not? So if you end your texting, okay, so this is going to be a bonus. If you end your texting with an emoji, people don't know what to do. If you want them to do something or take action or respond to you, the only thing that should be there after the words is a question mark. Okay. So if you're putting like hearts and butterflies and rainbows, they don't know what that means to do. Okay. So that's just my extra tip that I'm giving you. Okay. All right. So let's chat about like this one thing that you're doing that you just got to stop doing right now. Okay. First of all, you need to know what the transformation is that is going to happen when somebody works with you or buys your product or service, okay? I mean, I see it every single day. People are coming into my messenger vomiting out information about what they do. Yo, you never asked me if that's what I wanted. Okay? So number one, shorten it, find out what the transformation is that you offer. But first, stop telling people unless you know what they want. I'm telling you guys, and I don't want to share my screen and show all this stuff out of respect for these people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy them and then I'm going to black out the person's name and stuff. But I want you guys to see it's like a book every day. Okay, seriously. So I asked for some assistance in a Kajabi group because that's where I have my portal. And as you guys know, I'm the CEO of my company, passed away. Hey there, how are you? And I just wanted to ask a question. Boom! I got slammed with about 25 people telling me all the things that they do. I didn't ask for that. I didn't even ask that. So now they turned me off because they're spamming me as far as I'm concerned. Okay. What if they would have said something like this? Hey, Erika, I see that we're in the same Kajabi group and you had a question on XYZ. I'd love to help you with that. Would you like to fill out my survey and it will take you to my calendar and we'll figure this out together? Or I can show you options. You know how fast that would have been? And I would have been like, yo, yes, you're going to help me with exactly what I said I wanted. But instead, do you know what I got? I'm a VA, I'm a this, I'm this, and that. I don't want that. I just wanted to know this one thing about an image, to be honest, okay? And boom, 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 boom. Okay. So your messaging, right, and your questioning have got to be on point. So the one thing that you've got to stop doing right now is vomiting your product and service on everybody because you're making yourself look bad. And I'm just going to be honest. And if you're repping for another product or company, you're making them look bad because people don't know the difference between you and them. Okay. So it's just like crazy to me how many long messages I get. And I sit there and I wonder, what is it or who is teaching this, And a lot of you are in my group right now because you sent me one of those crazy long messages and I said to you, hey, I appreciate that you're an entrepreneur, but I'd love to share some business tips with you. If you're interested, here's my group. Or I said, I'd love to share some business tips with you. Please fill out my business survey and it will take you to my calendar. Guys, that's how I roll. It's very fast. I get leads and I sell every single day. Are you? Are you selling every day? Or are you messaging a lot? Are you doing videos a lot? Are you sending a lot of emails? So I want you to ask yourself, those are supposed to be income producing activities, or as we know in the business world, IPAs. But are they producing income? Do you feel like you have to keep showing up and showing up and showing up and showing up for someone to buy? Well, I think what you need to do is ask them questions so you know what they want to talk about. Okay? You need to ask questions and just close the sale. I don't think you need to do all this extra stuff, to be honest. Okay? No, that's great. Janet's learning to do reels. Awesome. I've not done one before. I don't think Instagram is my thing, I try. I was going to try to go over there today and I'm working on TikTok, so we'll see. But this is the thing, guys. If you're going to do all these extra things, you're going to do reels and YouTube and all this, the whole point of doing that is to get leads, right? Are you confident that if you were to get a lead, that you know how to turn it into a sale like that? Okay. So this is the thing. I can sell probably to anybody because I'm very good at asking strategic questions and solving their problem. So I believe that instead of focusing our energy on having a sale or learning all these different techniques, the skills that we need to learn are how to sell effectively, how to make a survey and solve the problems. That's my belief, is to have your 5 steps, your strategy in place. Because if you spend all this time learning all these other things, that could change next week, right? Well, your sales process is timeless. It will never change. You always will need to attract people to you. You will always need to pre-qualify them. You will always need to present. You will always need to get referrals. You will always need the automation and the retention. That's been going on for years, right? You've got to master that skill, in my opinion, in order to have a sustainable business. So I was just a guest speaker. What's up, Mary? She's fabulous. If you haven't been to Mary's networking event, let me know. I'll get you in. She is the bomb diggity. Okay, listen. And I was talking about some math, okay? And the math was, well, in the past 3 months, how many people have not shown up to your event, your appointment? How many people have said to you when you've messaged them that that's not a good time, maybe later? Do you know? And do you know where that list is? The thing is, sometimes we just write people off and we say, oh, they're so busy, they'll get back to me. And what did I tell you? I'm a sales strategist. I look for areas of opportunity. How do you know today's not a good day for them? So you might want to be following back up, but you can't find them because you're going to have to scroll through your phone. You can't remember who they are. That's strategy. Okay. So if you don't have a strategy for where you keep your leads, right? How you keep track, that's part of my 5-step blessing method, is never losing out on an opportunity. Because I feel like it's rude, if we don't follow up, right? So never losing out on that opportunity. Yes, gotta follow up. That's right. And track. Woo-woo. Yes. We should write an acronym for that, right? So never missing out on opportunities. So sometimes we're so busy learning all this other stuff But the basics, sales and business 101, we forget about because, if you had a job, you'd go in and HR would tell you how to do this, how to do that, how to do this. You don't have that when you're an entrepreneur. Actually, I'm writing a book on that because I'm going to write this blessing method out because this is like the handbook of what you need to do to be successful in business. All these basic things that we get overlooked because, I'm a sales professional. I know this. But if you are not a sales professional, you might not know this, right? Your leads, the people that are coming into you, right? Into your space, never missing out an opportunity, following up and not being spammy and all of these things I perfected over 30 years. So I ask you to be honest with yourself, okay? Can you find that data if I asked you right now? Would you know where all those people who said they were busy, the people who didn't show up, would you know where they are? Because if you have Calendly, right? And if you mark that the people didn't show up, you'll have a list. Okay, but if it was just on Messenger or email or something and they said they're busy or they canceled that way and you didn't, do anything, you won't have a list, right? So you'll have it on Calendly if they actually made the appointment and didn't show up. But if they just said they were busy, you might not have that written down. So I do a tracking system and I keep track and you got to reach out this time, this time, this time. And these are the words you say. And it's super important, right? And it's effective. But what's hurting my heart is all these people and Messenger just vomiting their information. And it just breaks my heart because so many people are going to ignore them. And that means that they're not going to be making money. And that means they're not going to be transforming the other person's life or their families. If they would keep their messaging to focus on the other person, be strategic, and close the sale fast, everyone's life would change. You see, running a business and making sales, if you follow my 5-step blessing method, it is fast. Like today, you can change your business. It is not going to take you months. Of course, you have to do the activity, right? But so the one thing that's hurting you right now, guys, is the vomiting of too much information and you're not clear. Not clear. So someone tried to sell me something today and I was like, okay, well, how's it going to help me? I still don't know. People have a hard time explaining the benefits of their products and why it helps others because they're not focused on truly serving. They're focused on, well, it's got this ingredient and it's got that. Well, I don't care. How is it going to help me? That's what the blessing method will do for you. It will help you to streamline everything. Okay. It's going to help you so that you can answer that question. If you bumped into someone and they said, oh my gosh, my knee hurts, it's so achy, and you had a product that would help them, and you said to them, hey, I've got a product that will help you, and they would say, how? And then are you going to say, well, we've got studies that show this. Well, a doctor invented it. Well, blah, 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 blah. Or could you just simply say that it reduces inflammation and pain? Could you just say something as elementary as that? And then they'd say, great. How much is it? And you'd say $39.95. And they'd say, great. And then you'd sell it. You guys would be selling a lot more, I believe, just based on all the messages that I get. If we just cut it down, we simplified it, and we stopped oversharing. My noggin hurts when I see all these words, okay? So you would buy it. You would buy it. Yes, just say what it is. You have a pimple. Oh, hey, great. I got something that's going to help you clear it up overnight. It's $10. You want it? Yeah, sure. Oh, your hair is falling out. Oh, okay. Hey, I've got this new shampoo and conditioner. I'm just making all this stuff up. I got this new shampoo and conditioner. It's going to stop the thinning of the hair and you're going to lose less hair. It's $49.95. Would you like it? See, guys, how fast that is? They don't need all this information. So my message today is stop talking so much and only focus on what the person is interested in. Okay. All right. So 2 things before I go. If you have taken Sales Toolbox or simply Sales School, or you're on the fence about it, those have already been done, right? So they're what's called evergreen. You can join at any time. I do go in those groups every Wednesday and I answer any questions. However, I wanted to give everyone more of the live experience. So this Saturday, we're doing a workshop, capital WORK. It's working. So if you have not set up your welcome email, if you're not sure how to do Flowdesk or MailChimp and you want me to hold your hand and say, do this, do this, do this, do this. Okay, yes, that's what we're going to do on Saturday. Okay. You have to sign up for it. Now that's only available to people who've taken sales school or sales toolbox. Okay. So if you're in those groups, then you know that you've taken that program. Okay. If you're interested in finding out about those programs, let me know. Sales toolbox comes free with sales school. So we're going to have this workshop where we're going to edit and we're going to get stuff done. So many people will watch videos and not do the action. Right? They're just trying to hoard information, and I'm anti-hoarding here, okay? Let's get your cute little patootie in gear. Let's get you in, impacting others' lives. So if you're ready for me to help you, click this button, do this, do this, do this. Okay, edit that. That's where it'll be. Lastly, if you've taken surveys to sell, you are eligible for 1 month free of my group coaching program, the Blessing Method group coaching program. What happens in there? I personally edit your survey right then and there. Twice a month, I do surveys. I do role play. I do survey reviews. We do scripts. Whatever it is you need, we do. Then 2 times a month, we do live Q&A. Again, whatever you need. You get 4 trainings a month, 2 survey reviews, and then live question and answer. Plus, we have a community where others can support you. Okay. So don't forget, I give you guys a lot because I love you all and I believe in you. Make sure you're claiming what you are eligible for. Okay. Now, the other day I came in here and I gave a guide to help you to get into action. So if you did not claim the guide, just type the word guide and I will give it to you. It's a printable, clickable guide to get your patootie into gear, to outline the things that you need to do right now. Okay. Are you going to buy my book? Janet's going to buy my book. Yay, Janet. I actually started writing one's almost done. And, but then the more I did it, I was like, maybe I should change it to this one. So I have half written 2 books, but thank you, my fan and my friend. I love you. All right, guys. So click write guide if you want it. Oh, Janet, you got the guide. Tell me what you thought about the guide, Janet. I'd love to know your thoughts. So guys, if you got the guide, I'd love to know what you think about it, okay? If you're in sales school, if you're in Toolbox, if you're in Surveys to Sell or Blessing Method group, hey, why don't you come in here and do a live and tell people the transformation that has taken place for you? I'd love to see, and I think others would because, I could say it, but they might think I'm a braggy pants and I don't want that. Oh, she loved it. Awesome. Well, I hope that you were able to put the items into action. All right, guys, I'm going to go hang out with my kiddos and finish something up that I'm working for you guys. I have some programs coming up. Yeah, I've got a survey workshop in case you don't even want to do my surveys to sell and you just want to get it done. All right. So I've got that coming up. I've got another workshop and I've got something else to go along with selling, and a lot of things are in the pipeline, guys. So I appreciate your support. And there's one new thing, to let you know. A lot of people have just asked me, can I Erika, just write the survey for me? Yeah, I do that. I will make a survey for you. I will set up your automation. I will do all of those things. So I do have those packages available. That's something new that I started. It was only for my private coaching clients before, but I am offering that. Okay. So let me know if there's anything I can help you with. How about we make the year 2022 the year that you spend less time and you make more money because you got into action? Let 2022 be the year where you got into action. Can you imagine in 1 year's time where your business would be if there was no more procrastination? If there's something that's weighing heavy on you that you just know needs to get done, then hire someone to do it for you. If you haven't figured out your survey, I'll do it for you. Let's take all this extra stuff away. Let's just get it done. Let's just get it done. Okay. I'm here and I'm cheering you on. Oh, Janet's going to be making money in 2022. Every time I say 2022, I second guess myself. Like, is it really? Wait, I'm like, what year is this? All right, guys, write the word guide. If you want the guide, if I can help you with anything, DM me. Okay. See you later, alligator. Bye for now.